Hey beauties, and welcome back to the beauty room. For those of you that are new, my name is Christy, and this is Christy's Beauty Room, where we talk all things beauty, makeup, and everything in between. So today I actually have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Holiday collection. It's like the stuff they released for holiday, and it consists of a new version of soft glam, some lip glosses, and some lipsticks. So why don't we get comfortable and open some of these beauties up and go right in to the collection. So welcome back. And just like I mentioned just a few moments ago, today is going to be all about the Anastasia holiday kits and items. So before we begin, like I said, there's a couple lipsticks, the palette, and lip glosses. There's not that much compared to other brands, and this is actually smaller than what they have done in the past. Because last year, they had the Carly Bible palette, they had the glitters, the glitter glue, the highlighters. So this year was a little smaller, and every year they always have like a gloss or a lip collection. Well, not collection, like a set. But this year's a little smaller than previous, so let's take a closer look at what we have. So as we move along, here are the glosses. We have Soft Glam out of the box right now. And then there's 3 lipsticks. Well, there's actually 4 in the collection. But I think one of the 4 is just Anastasia's website where it's available. The other 3 are available Ulta and Sephora. And I think other retailers that offer Anastasia. But there's satin lipsticks and then there's matte lipsticks. And then, as usual, the glosses. So why don't we start by taking a look at the glosses. So here is a closer look at the 4 lip glosses out of the packaging. As you can see, there's a wide range in the glosses, but I will tell you ahead of time, they are a bit sheer, so you're not going to get that much color, but you are going to get the pop of gloss if you want something to be, let's say, blinding from a distance. I don't want to say shiny, so I'm going to say blinding. So in this collection, you have, I'm going to start from the closest one. So we have this one, and it is called Clouds. So it's Clouds. Then we have this one, and it is called Bubbly. I want to see if you can read it correctly before I tip it over. There we go. Bubbly. Then we have the next one, and this one is called Sweet. Don't mind my nail polish. I know it looks horrible. And then last but not least, in this collection, and it is called Tasty. So those are the 4 glosses, and then I also have swatches. So let me show you guys real quick. So from the top, so on top it's Tasty, and then the last one on the bottom is Clouds. So that way you know the order, but I will read them off to you one more time. So on the top you have Tasty, followed by Sweet, Bubbly, and Clouds. And those are the 4 lip glosses in this collection. And why don't we move on to the lipsticks. So now we have the lipsticks. Like I mentioned earlier, there's both satin and matte lipsticks in this collection. And there's actually 4, but I only have 3 of them. Because I think the 4th one, I can't remember the name right now. If I do, I'll probably link it down below. But the 4th and final lipstick that I don't have is available only on Anastasia's website. And it's not with Ulta or Sephora. I checked, trust me, because I thought it was only 2 at first. Then I saw there was 3. And then eventually I saw that there was 4 lipsticks. So I don't have the 4th. But we have Tease, which is the first one right here, Velvet, and Praline. I hope I'm saying that right. So Velvet is a matte, which is the one in the middle. And Tease and Praline are satin lipsticks. Here they are up close. And then let me show you some swatches of these lipsticks. So once again, here are the lipsticks, and then here are the swatches. On top it's Tease, followed by Velvet and Praline. I have to say I like all 3. I wasn't sure how the matte one was going to look, but I do like it. It doesn't look that dry. Whenever I do try them on, because I don't think I will have those swatches on this video of me wearing them, but I will provide updates on those on Instagram. But I do like these 3. Color-wise, I do like Velvet the most, but Praline is definitely gorgeous. Tease is the lighter one out of the 3. But I do like all 3, and I can't wait to wear them. Hopefully soon. So these are the 3 lipsticks. So let's move on to the eyeshadow palette. So for this year, Anastasia Beverly Hills did not come out with a new palette. Instead, they came out with a smaller and new version of Soft Glam. I say new because it's called Soft Glam 2. Basically, it's supposed to be a mini of the original Soft Glam, but it doesn't have all of the shades that do come in Soft Glam. So before we do a comparison, let me show you what Soft Glam 2 looks like on the inside. So inside you have 8 shades. So as usual, Orange Soda, Dusty Rose, Dreamer, Tempera, and so forth. So you have 8 inside. And it's supposed to be a mini version, so why don't we make a side-by-side of Soft Glam 2 and Soft Glam. So here they are side by side. The original has 14 and the mini has 8, and it's all, those 8 are the same ones included in Soft Glam. So you have Tempera, you have Sultry. Yep, you do have Dusty Rose. I was about to say I don't see it, but you do. So let me show you a closer look to Soft Glam and then the mini. So here is Soft Glam, and there is the mini. So let me show you a quick little 2 or 3 swatches because it's the same thing. It's nothing new. But let me just show you Sultry, Dreamer, and maybe Dusty Rose. So I just did a couple swatches. I just did 3 of Dreamer, Sultry, and Dusty Rose. And it's these 3. Sultry's on top, Dreamer's in the middle, and Dusty Rose is the 3rd. But I just realized something. Dreamer is not in the original Soft Glam. So that one's different. The other 2 are still in it. All these, except for Dreamer, are in here. I just took a quick little look. Do you see it? I don't think so. Because if you look over there, Dreamer's listed. Oh, wait, there's 2 of them that are not in there. So it's, does it say Incense? I can't read from here. And then Dreamer. Those 2 are not in here. Okay. So those are the only 2 shades that are not in the original. But it's still, I feel like it's renaming of some that are already in here. I will double check that. I might have to look that up myself. But I thought they were in here because they look like the ones that are already in here. But yeah, there's your mini and there's your regular. So let's get some final thoughts on these because there's not much to go over today. But this is all Anastasia came out with this year. So let's talk final thoughts. So welcome back, beauties. So I just thought of something real quick. Well, I had a quick thought, more of a reminder. But I also remembered that Anastasia brought back the Sultry Palette, but they didn't bring it back alone. They brought it as a bundle with the eyeliner, the eye primer, and I'm trying to remember what else was in the bundle. But then they also brought back like the bundle sets, like the vaults, where you could create your own vault and put a couple eyeshadow palettes in there. But Sultry did come back along with these. Anastasia Beverly Hills didn't really bring anything new this holiday season. I don't know if the pandemic halted any plans that they might have had, or if they just didn't plan anything at all. But this was it. I do like the lipsticks. I don't know if I have a feeling they're already some of the ones that were already out, because I know Velvet. I remember seeing something about Velvet before. And then the glosses are always nice to have, especially travel size. Like, I love glosses. I know I've mentioned it plenty of times in other videos, but I love glosses personally, and I like these on their own. And as a topper, I like the lipsticks. I love that I get plenty of color, and I am a big fan of the regular Anastasia lipsticks. If we're going to talk liquid lipsticks, I have a different opinion on that. But that's a whole different topic for a whole different discussion on a whole different day. Soft Glam, I already have it. It's one of my favorite Anastasia palettes. I keep that in rotation more. And I had two because I finished one. I bought my second one during last holiday when they had the vault with the 3 different eyeshadows on the website. So I like that there's a mini, and I get the same shadows that I typically use on the big one in this one, so it'll be nice to carry around when we have more of a nightlife and all that stuff back again, because we're still in a pandemic and nothing has changed drastically yet. I mean, we haven't gone back to normal, so when things go back to normal, then we'll talk about looks. But in general, I like this. This is smaller. It might be a better way to actually use the palette, because with the bigger palettes, you don't use all of the colors. But I like how this one does have the colors that I do tend to use, the eyeshadows that I typically wear. But am I excited overall? Not really. Like, I wish they had brought out something new this year. We had the Amrezy palette. We had Kali Bible last year. Those are things where like everyone was excited about because they were new. This year, you just got smaller versions of what exists, or stuff that already existed. We'll see if Anastasia steps this game up in 2021. And we'll keep an eye out. So I hope that you guys found this insightful. We just had to talk real talk, because there's nothing really new in this with Anastasia. I know some people were like a little bit bummed and let down that there wasn't anything new. But I'm okay with these. Personally, I'm okay with these. So for me, it's alright. But yeah, I hope you found this insightful, helpful, maybe a little entertaining. I'll leave that to you. But if you ever want to see anything else in a future video, as usual, let me know in the comments down below. I definitely want to hear what you think about this whole Anastasia holiday stuff, because I feel my way, but I definitely want to know how you guys feel about it. And as usual, you can always hit me up on my social media networks. Like, you can hit me up on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, even on the blog. If you want to see anything else, if you want to keep talking about Anastasia or any of the other holiday videos that we have done. And I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. And I'll see you guys next time in the beauty room. Bye, beauties.